Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with your daily oracle card reading and message for the 7th of June 2012. For today's reading, I was out at the park this morning and I was really, trying to connect with Ariel and the fairies and doing my own little meditation with them and asking for their help. And I felt so uplifted and I got such great ideas from being at the park this morning. And I picked up a little trash for the fairies and it was so lovely that I decided when I came back, or felt called when I came back, to call on the Healing with the Fairies oracle cards. I usually reserve the fairies for the weekend, but I was so uplifted and inspired by them. And I also wanted to call on the Goddess oracle card deck. So felt drawn to these two card decks today, and it was so great because actually after I left the park and headed back to my home, I literally turned a corner and came behind a car that had the numbers on its license plate 444888, which was, 444 is the angels are surrounding you and 888 is abundance. It was like such a sign. I mean, what are the chances of coming upon something like that? So anyways, let's see. The fairies today to me were just so very healing, and so I'm going to call on the Healing with the Fairies card deck for whatever messages they have for the YouTube community today. All right, so we have the Make Music card, and it's a reminder to, have music playing around you, but also, maybe in a lot of environments now, in working environments and stuff like that, there is already music playing in the background. So it's calling you to really, kind of listen to and pay attention and let your body sway with the music a bit as a way to uplift you. Use it, get into it today, and have fun with it. So, because the fairies are all about, having fun and lifting your spirits. They're very good at that, which is why it's so good to get out in nature and connect with them. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice today. I'm very, just my energy is very uplifted from having gone out and really connected with them. So with this message, I feel like instrumental music where she's playing a harp may be very beneficial for some people because it's very soothing. But and look at the gorgeous pink color that's around this card. I work with Archangel Ariel to connect with the fairies, but there's also the goddess Dana, who, and that's probably why I felt connected to calling the goddess cards today too. And this has to do with people who are selling music too, or who are making music, who are creators of music, artists, songwriters, the artists out there who put together, the lyrics and the music, singers. This is a cue for you today. If you've gotten some creative ideas about some new songs to make or put together, the fairies are literally coming at you with a message saying, yes, make music, because, the way you bring together a song with your instrument and your voice or what have you, it's so healing for people. Sometimes, it's when you hear that just right song, it can be so healing for you because it really touches your heart in a way that is just, it's like it touches your soul. And so this is a little nudge, or maybe a big nudge, for some of you out there who have been exploring music, or maybe you're already an artist, maybe you are already a singer, maybe well known or not, doesn't matter, but it's urging you to follow through on some creative nudges that you've gotten about some new music to put together. So make music is their message to you today. Make music. So, and get connected with it in some way, shape, or form. And for some of you, it may be confirmation that you are, in fact, going to a concert that you would like to, or have been wanting to get to, of a favorite artist. So congratulations, it's on its way to you. Let's see if there's any other message that the healing fairies have. Higher consciousness. So pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Okay, so this is again, if you've been getting some little inner nudges to, use music in a new and different way, if you've had some new ideas about songs that you'd like to write or sing or what have you, or pieces, artistic pieces that you want to put together musically. Um, so this card confirms that too. It's a card of higher consciousness. It's urging you to really stay connected with these intuitive nudges that you've been getting. It's when you've been getting repetitive thoughts like that, repetitive feelings about um, doing things, or nudging you in a certain direction, it's urging you to pay attention to that, because it is coming from your intuition, your higher consciousness. Um, so it's in, pay attention to the gut feelings that you've gotten about things. I want to look at that card and what Doreen says about that card in the book too, because there's something else in there. Oh yeah, it says it's a validation that your recent feelings, thoughts, dreams, and aspirations are coming from spirit. Ooh, I just dropped the goddesses. It says you've been asking for divine guidance, and your higher self has answered your prayers. Your spiritual path has helped you hear this voice because you've taken the time to listen. So it's um, it's a confirmation, a validation for you. Okay? Oh, it's a confirmation about carving out time away from noise and stress, taking frequent nature walks, joining a spiritual group, going on a retreat, and about quieting your life and your mind so that you can hear the voice of your higher consciousness. So there's messages today around yesterday's. It's interesting because yesterday's messages were all around seeing. And today's are around hearing. It's about listening to music, tuning into music, maybe creating it, and listening to your higher consciousness, um, the voice of your higher self. So, really interesting the way the messages are coming through. Yesterday it was about sight, today it's about hearing. So let's see what the goddess message is for us today. Beloved goddesses, what would you like us to know? What's your message for us? Which goddess would like to come forward? Oh, wow. Okay. Mother Mary has come to us again. With the child in her hand, in her arms, surrounded by angels. Okay. And as I look at this message today, I feel like it's going out to some teens, perhaps those of you who've been praying for troubled teens, or teens who need someone that they can go to for reassurance, for acknowledgement of their feelings. So, this message goes out to any teens out there, or people who are parents or related to any teens who are troubled, who are feeling troubled. Okay, Mother Mary's heard your prayers, and she is sending you help and support. Okay, and I feel like this goes out to some who are feeling misunderstood, or who feel like they aren't being heard. She's working on your behalf. Okay, you've asked for her help, her nurturing help, and uh, you can call on her specifically if you are feeling troubled, and asking her to have her help you find the right help for yourself. Okay, she's wanting you to know how very much you're loved and cared about by heaven, and um, I'm stopping because I want to see what other part of the message is coming through. So yeah, she wants you to know that you're not alone, that there is help for you. And I get a sense that there may be, for someone who's called upon her, whoever you are, there may be an issue of feeling very isolated. Okay, and she wants you to know that you're not alone, and that help is there for you. And she'll show you the signs. Keep asking her for help, and she'll show you where to go. You don't even necessarily have to be conscious of it. When we call on the angels and the divinities to help us, You don't have to be super psychic or anything like that. Um, you know, they're helping us. As soon as we ask them, they're helping us, and they start working on our behalf, whether we're conscious of it or not. So, you know, if you are the parent of a troubled teen, know that your prayer's been answered and help is being given. And if you are, a teen yourself who happens to be watching this video, she's answering your call for help as well. Okay, so really, really, I feel this in my heart. That she wants you to know that you are not alone. Mary has a beautiful cornflower blue energy to her. And anytime you drink, eat, or just need that additional nurturing and reassurance that you're not alone and want to feel her comforting presence, think of that color of that cornflower blue just surrounding you. And I think you'll be amazed because you'll start to feel very much a sense of her grace and her peace and her comfort. Okay? And a big, big, big loving hug going out to you today, whoever is in need of this. All right. So many, many blessings to you. Take heart. You're not alone. And there is help um, that you're looking for today. Someone who will really hear you. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely Thursday. And I look forward to speaking with you again very soon.